Hey, Lisa Lo here with video 3 in our series on how to establish yourself as the preeminent health provider. So it's easier for you to enroll new patients, patients indeed see the values of your services, and you can charge what you're worth. In this video, we'll talk about the 3 things that you'll need to accomplish on your website to be seen as the expert that you are. But if you haven't yet watched the previous videos in this series, you might want to stop this video and watch those first for better context on what preeminence is and how to establish it on social media. The overarching idea of preeminence is to establish yourself and the practice as the solution that your audience has been looking for all along. And in the absence of your ideal patients meeting you face to face, they will use your content, what you post on social media and your website as a substitute to determine whether you are the expert they have been looking for. In many ways, attracting clients or patients into your practice is very much like dating. There's a process of courtship, of evaluating each other, and moving from an initial encounter to a series of dates. So, how do you get to a first date? You've got to look the part, you've got to say the right things, and you got to get their phone number, right? And in the case of your website, that means getting their email. If you don't have a way to contact them, then there won't be a first date, right? So, same with your website. The goal isn't to propose marriage on that first visit to your website, but to get to a first date. And to accomplish that, number 1, your website needs to look the part. So, it can't look like it was designed in 2004, because your audience may falsely assume that you haven't updated your clinical knowledge either. Make sense? Number 2, you need to say the right things. Just like when you first meet somebody in person, you can't just talk about yourself the entire time. That's a surefire way to not score a first date. And yet, that's exactly what 98% of health practitioners do on their website. They predominantly talk about their services, their credentials, their background, as if 100% of their website visitors are ready to buy right now. When the reality is, only 2% of your visitors fall into that category. So you're saying the wrong things to 98% of your website visitors. Let that sink in. Instead, you got to meet them where they're at, providing content that helps them decide to finally do something about their disease. Working with integrative health practitioners, I oftentimes ask them where their prospective patients are stuck. What stops them from moving forward on their health journey? And once we get clear on the particular stumbling blocks, we help them create what we call a lead magnet. That could be a report, a checklist, a guide, a video, or a quiz that helps their prospective patients get past that initial obstacle. Imagine a guide like fat, fatigued, forgetful, maybe your hormones are to blame. Or 4 questions to ask before starting hormone replacement therapy. Can you see how that's appealing to a very specific set of women, likely 35 to 50 with hormonal imbalances? And that leads me to the 3rd requirements for your website. You need to collect visitors' email address, because that's the only way you're going to be able to deliver the next 10 touch points after they leave your website. Remember, only 2% of your first-time website visitors are likely ready to set up an appointment with you. So we need to further nurture the remaining 98% with emails and videos to the point where they know, love, and trust you enough to request that initial phone consultation. In the next video, I'll talk more about what to say in those emails and videos. But if you want to learn more on how to change the language on your website so you appeal much stronger to your ideal patients and get them to delightfully give you their email address, then join me for my free training on how we help health practitioners become known for their expertise. Simply click the button below to save your seat, and I'll see you in the next video.